Hi you guys. All right, so video number 2. If you haven't checked out the first one, check it out. So for this video, for this card, what I decided to do, just like in the first one, is I challenged myself to use a stamp set I haven't thought about in a really long time. And again, I went through my Gina K stash and I decided to use this stamp set here. And I chose to use this little stocking image, just like I did in the previous video, to create a card. In addition to using that stamp set, like always, anytime I make a Christmas card, the Itty Bitty Christmas by Stampin' Up is my absolute go-to. I just love this stamp set. It's just wonderful. And I love all of the sentiments. They're so adorable. Alrighty, and also for this card, I ended up incorporating the Hero Arts Greetings stamp set. Again, it was just so cute. I was like, I love this. But like holiday wishes, Merry Christmas, Happy Winter, warm hugs, etc. I ended up using this to fill in some spots on the card that I'm about to share with you. So those are the 3 stamp sets that I used to make this project, and I hope you guys enjoy it. All right, so sorry, my lighting is a bit weird right now. Like I said, I used these 3 stamp sets and I'm about to share with you the card that I created. Ta-da! And this is my card, all of that buildup. So what I challenged myself to do with this card was to use only one ink color. And I decided to use Stampin' Up! Pear Pizzazz. And if you'd like to play along too, just let me know. Be a really fun challenge. I have never made, I guess you can say, like a monochromatic card before. Let me see, have I, or let me state, I've never made a monochromatic card on purpose. I just looked over it and I'm like, wait, now when I tend to make cards, I tend to use like one color and then I added some other colors. But yeah, so we'll just say that. I've never challenged myself to just use one ink color all over the card. Now this red ribbon here, which is the Stampin' Up! Sheer ribbon, which is new. So if you're into new things, you can get it in stock right now. It is absolutely beautiful. It's so gorgeous. And if you saw my Stampin' Up! Haul video, you saw that I purchased 2 of these. Definitely gonna get more. That was a complete afterthought when I was trying to put the finishing touches on my card. I was just like, I want a pop of something, and you know, green and red, why not? And usually with Christmas, I think of like deep greens and then reds. But for this deep green here, as you can see, I heat embossed the stocking. So on the inside of my card, I just stamped it very plainly, but the inside just heat embossed it and actually raised it. I did originally stamp this stocking down, but I thought it was just a bit too flat. So I ended up popping it up and I added some little, I don't know what these are called, but I think they're from Ellie Houston, little clear bubbles. I thought those fit this card really nicely. And this is an embossing folder. It's like a Nordic embossing folder that I used. I wasn't originally going to go with Sahara Sand for this tag, but I'm like, it's a neutral. I wanted to use something other than black to keep this card kind of, I want to say elevated, just like light and just out of the dark place. Just black. I love how elegant black is, but it's also kind of, it's just very dark. And I didn't want this card to go there, if that makes sense. Anyhow, so yeah, I absolutely love this card. For the matting and the back here, I did pop this up also. And this here, I used the Stampin' Up! Old World embossing folder, which I absolutely love. And it was my first time playing with it. For this card, it just reminded me of like wrapping paper, how you open up Christmas presents. You ball up the paper and then you just throw it to the side. That just like gave me that look here. So that plus the frosted window that I ended up doing when I stamped all of the sentiments down in Pear Pizzazz. I just stamped the sentiments all over. I ended up using the Hero Arts as an afterthought because I needed to fill in some gaps that I had, but I needed to use something really small, as you can see. And I didn't want to have to use each of these sentiments, well, the sentiments that I chose from this set, over and over. I think I only used one sentiment twice, and then I just used the set here. Yeah, so overall, I love this card, and I can't wait to make more of these. I might do more with the matting in the back for more visual interest, but for my first run through with making this card, I'm quite happy with it, and I surprised myself. So, you know, if you're new to card making, also, you totally don't need a lot of things to make something super awesome, just some creativity. All right, so let me show you another view. There we go. And I just love the heat embossing, how it just brings that little stocking to life. Now, what is a little sad is that you can't really see the hash marks on this card, the little detail that pops up in the stamp set. And that's because I had to use my Misty to stamp that a few times. When I did it with one stamp, it just didn't come out how I wanted it to. So while I lost that little detail, I'm not upset by it. I still like it. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you do something crafty that makes your heart happy. And I hope you enjoyed seeing my 2-for-1, 2 cards with 1 stamp set. All right, you guys have a great day. Bye.